I think you're right to be concerned, Adelaide. Your uncle may be in trouble.
You're much more understanding than Professor Weasley. She heard I was going to look for him and forbade me from leaving the grounds. She's convinced he can handle himself, but I can't concentrate on anything until I know he's all right. Could you try to find out for me? From what I hear, you're almost as adventurous as Uncle Roland.
Has your uncle traded with many goblins?
Yes, for ages. Even speaks gobbledygook. But he only recently mentioned Ranrock's lot, insisting the galleons were worth the risk. He does it for me. Between robes and supplies, attending Hogwarts costs a fair sickle. And besides that, Uncle Roland has expensive taste. He's sacrificed so much for me over the years. I promised him that as soon as I finish Hogwarts, I shall be the one taking care of him.
I take it you and your uncle are close?
We are. My mother died when I was born, and I lost my father when I was 5. Uncle Roland's looked after me for as long as I can remember. He knows I get anxious when he travels, and that's why he sends me all the owls, to let me know that he's all right.
I'll try and look into it for you, Adelaide.
Thank you. He's very thorough in his record-keeping, notes all his trades in a journal, makes maps. In fact, in his last owl, he drew me a map of his next stop. He'd planned to set up camp north of here. I do hope you're able to find out where he is. Thank you again for any help you can provide. Oh, Uncle Roland, what have you got yourself into?
Adelaide's Uncle Roland is all right. She seems very worried. Adelaide mentioned her uncle's camp may be near Brockborough, past the river. This be Mr. Oakes' campsite, Ranrock's loyalists, just ahead. Should I take them by force or be discreet?
Oi! Pass that pie whiskey over here. You have to learn to share. What's going on out there?
Revelio.
What have we here? Another human? Was meant for me. Easily diverted. I've been fighting. I missed. Smells glanced off of me. Pity, it's not right. Was that
Incendio! Expelliarmus! Not enough! Confringo! Incendio!
Not quite.
Levioso! Expelliarmus! Levioso!
Put me there!
Repulsor! Sendo! Now to find out what happened here. Adelaide said that her uncle kept notes of his trades, maps. Perhaps these landmarks will lead me to him. Revelio. I should investigate. Lumos.
I've heard centaurs quieter than you.
I'd remember my father speaking.
Lyondale's not half as tough as it sounds. Can't figure out why there's such a... is utter nonsense. I've never heard such rubbish in all my life. I think I get betting on the dragon fight.
What do we have here?
Wizards will have no choice but to submit to us.
Revelio. Incendio. Expelliarmus.
You won't survive this, my young man.
Stupefy. Confirm. Stupefy. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
Only Renrock were here to see this.
Revelio.
Too slow.
Accio. Flipendo. Repulsor. I may have more luck higher up in the keep. What went on here, I wonder? This looks like trouble. A ladder. That's what I need. Revelio.
Goblins ruling over wizards. Goblins will finally rule over wizards.
I won't rest until you're dead.
It won't be long now before we find another repository. I know it!
Accio. Cavalso. Descendo. This is the spot on the map. I'd best have my wits about me. Wingardium Leviosa. Levioso!
Put me down!
Accio!
I hate that!
Descendo!
Pitiful. Truly.
Accio! Confringo! What will we find in here? Lumos. Revelio.
Wait, what's that?
Accio. Descendo. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
I will make you pay.
Levioso. Accio. Descendo. Catapulta. Confringo. It looks as though Adelaide's instincts were spot on. Ranrock has fooled you all, to your demise. Revelio. Alohomora. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Revelio.
A human's word is worthless. This prisoner owes us the metal we were promised. It's the student from
Confringo. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Levioso.
You go! You're dead.
Catapulta. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
There's that sneaky little student.
Revelio.
Ranrock will unite us.
Accio. Send up! Propender! Repulsor! You've one left. A boiler door. How to open it? Incendio! Revelio! Revelio.
One way or another, we'll get what we're owed.
Someone's here. This is where you will fail. I won't rest. I will make you pay.
Incendio.
You're like a clown bumble. You almost had a lucky shot. One less you worry about.
That's the student. That student is also encampment in the tower.
Accio. Propender. Repulsor.
I won't rest. Dead. Your real magic tricks won't just...
Incendio.
As if you could best the likes of me. You're weak, human.
Propender. Confringo. Incendio. Expellion. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Repulsor. Propender. Accio. Confringo.
Kill spells glance off of me.
Descendo. Accio. Confringo. Expellion. Incendio. Levioso.
Put me down.
You won't get away with that.
Your blood's on Ranrock's hands. Revelio. This must be Mr. Oakes' wand. Perhaps now he can set himself free. Revelio. Revelio. Incendio. Revelio. Revelio. down there?
I say let him rot in the cage. He'll soon regret not bringing us the metal he promised. Someone there? Not quite enough. I reckon, was that your best? Vegetables and coke! Oh, that was meant for me. You can't stop me. Pity, not quite. I've been fighting since before you were born. You won't stop me. Easily done. Losing your stride.
Confringo! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Revelio. Revelio. Hello? Mr. Oakes?
Yes, I'm here. They've taken my wand. This cell has an enchanted lock. I have experience with these locks, but I need my wand if I have any chance of opening it. Look for a boiler door. I've heard them speak of it.
Fortunately, I've already found your wand, Mr. Oakes.
Oh, you found it! Pass it to me. Hurry, before they come. I must get out. Hurry! Oh, my wand. Thank Merlin, thank you. I think it's enchanted, and they took my wand. Please find it. You did it! I found my wand and... Wait, you're a student? Oh, we must get you to safety immediately. It's dangerous.
It's all right, Mr. Oakes. I've dealt with these goblins before.
Dear Merlin, you're either very lucky or very talented. Well, how did you find me?
I'm a friend of Adelaide's. She was worried about your business with Ranrock's loyalists.
Oh, she was right to be. I couldn't go through with the agreement, and when I told them, I ended up blindfolded and behind bars. Been locked in that infernal cell for so long, they'd forgot I was even there. I overheard things. If only I could reward you for what you've done. Blasted goblin stole every canut on me. All I can say is thank you, truly.
You mentioned you overheard things.
Sad tale, really. I think I know where Ranrock's unfortunate vendetta against wizardkind began. Although dragon breeding was outlawed by the Warlocks Convention of 1709, Ranrock stumbled upon an illegal dragon camp. He was young, found the creatures fascinating. He'd visit the camp in secret whenever he could, never making his presence known. After weeks of sly surveillance, he finally summoned the courage to speak to the wizard in charge. Ranrock wanted to join them, and the creatures. The wizard happened to drop his wand. Ranrock saw an opportunity. He picked it up, went to hand it back as a means of introducing himself. The sight of a goblin with a wand sent the wizard into an instant rage. He beat Ranrock nearly to death. Ever since, Ranrock has despised wizardkind, sees us all as cruel.
Am I right that you speak gobbledygook?
Unbeknownst to Ranrock's fiends, I do. I've always had an affinity for goblin culture. Knew I wanted to be a metal trader ever since I was a lad. It wasn't easy learning the language. It's complex, and my memory's as weak as my knees these days. But after decades working with fine goblin folk, I grew fairly proficient. At least, I'd like to think so.
I'm grateful I was able to help you, Mr. Oakes. Adelaide thinks the world of you.
Oh, and I her. She's become quite savvy to my trading habits, always analyzing my detailed owls. If only I hadn't resorted to trading with such fiends. A lesson I shan't soon forget. Having my wand back is like being reunited with an old friend. I must return home and inform Adelaide of my safety. Will you be all right?
I'll be fine, Mr. Oakes. You get back to Adelaide. I assure you, her worries outweigh yours.
Oh, I'm anxious to see my dear niece. And then I plan to travel far from here for my next round of trading. Thank you. May life reward you justly for your deeds. Be well, my friend.
Mr. Oakes was lucky. Ranrock's lot would never have freed him. Revelio! Revelio. Too late for you to learn the error of your ways. Revelio.
Could do with a nice mushroom stew about now.
Goodness. Not a party to attend by myself. Accio! Send them! Revelio. Glad I was never locked up here. Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Glad you came.
Hello, Serona. I received your owl. How are you?
Hello, my friend. Did you ever find Lodgok?
I did, thank you. In fact, we're working together to try and rein in Ramrock.
Are you? I suspected you and he would get along. Perhaps best I don't know details of your plans. And I shall refrain from telling you to be careful yet again. But I hope you will be.
Of course. Your owl mentioned you're needing my help with something?
I do. I thought you might be just the person to do a favour for my friend Dorothy Sprottle in Upper Hogsfield.
I don't believe I've met Mrs. Sprottle.
She's lovely. Her late husband Aidan was a friend of my father's. In fact, I'd stay with Dot and Aidan the summers I waited tables here as a student. I've seen her a few times since Aidan passed, but the pub's been so busy lately, I've not been as attentive as I'd have liked. I wonder if you might pop in and see her. She may need some help collecting ingredients for her supply of Wiggenweld potion. And you could retrieve something of mine in the process. A box, full of old letters and such.
Why does Mrs. Sprottle keep a supply of Wiggenweld potion on hand?
Dot's a skilled potioneer. She's been supplying travelling vendors with Wiggenweld potion. An ordinary precaution that has, unfortunately, become a necessity, what with Ranrock's loyalists disrupting the trade routes.
Why did Mr. and Mrs. Sprottle have your box of letters after all this time?
It's one of a few that I had when I was young. Dot found it when she was clearing out a closet. Can't imagine what's in there. Probably terribly theatrical. The ramblings of a teenage witch and her friends. You're welcome to take a peek inside, if you do find it. To be honest, I'd imagine it contains some lovely memories.
I'll try to go and see her when I can.
It would mean the world to me, and to Dorothy. Aidan was bringing the box of letters to me when he was taken ill. Dot can tell you where he might have dropped it. You'll find the hamlet just north of Hogsmeade. Please do give Dot my love.
Hogsmeade, here I come. These rocks have seen better days. It's like a place...
Bardolph Beaumont should have returned by now. Had by dark wizards he was.
Excuse me, did you say something about Bardolph Beaumont?
I did. I don't think we've met. I'm Dorothy Sprottle. I was just worrying about Claire Beaumont's brother Bardolph, only he's gone missing. Rumour is he was seen in the forest practicing dark magic. Saw him myself near some ruins with Rookwood's lot I did. I fear he got himself into trouble with the Ashwinders, especially if he made them a promise he couldn't keep. I'd help search for him myself, but no one will risk encountering Ranrock's loyalists. They seem to be everywhere.
Why would Bardolph want to get involved with the Ashwinders?
Oh, he had a terrible run-in with Ranrock's loyalists. Changed him. He vowed never to feel powerless again. I think he sought the Ashwinders out to learn their secrets. Victor Rookwood, at least, seems somehow immune to Ranrock's loyalists.
Do you think Bardolph may have simply run off?
No. Bardolph's run that shop with Claire his entire life. He'd not give it up for anything. He swore he'd be back in a fortnight. My instincts are that he's been held captive, or worse.
I can certainly look out for him.
Any help would be appreciated. You might speak to Claire first. Perhaps she has some insights that I don't. I can tell you that Bardolph was last seen in the forest wearing a particular woolen jumper, one that Claire knitted herself. Claire will be at her shop if you'd like to speak with her.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Incendio! Leviosa! Confringo!
Is that inferior? I'm not sure Madame Beaumont would want to know what really happened to him.
Incendio! Expelliarmus! Leviosa! Confringo! Accio! Flipendo! Repulsor!
Descendo! Flipendo! Repulsor! Revelio! This looks intriguing. Lumos. Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
Upper Hogsfield is being terrorised by Ranrock's loyalists. It's not right.
I couldn't help but overhear. Did you mention Ranrock's loyalists?
I did. Never imagined they'd act this deadly. I'm Claire Beaumont, by the way.
Nice to meet you.
Ranrock and his followers have set up camp here. No regard for our beloved hamlet or our livelihoods. Ruthless. My brother Bardolph dared to stand up to them and ended up in St. Mungo's. I'm simply at my wit's end.
How did your brother Bardolph end up in St. Mungo's?
Bardolph had spent the entire day hand-picking herbs and roots for us. When a group of Ranrock's lot appeared and demanded the harvest for themselves, Bardolph refused. In their anger, they hurled him against a rock and robbed him. The moment he left St. Mungo's, he vowed revenge. I worry he may be dabbling in magic that he will one day regret.
You said Ranrock's loyalists have set up camp here. Where, precisely?
To the south, across the river. Last I heard, there were several loyalists in each camp. I won't go near them.
Why don't you simply leave the area for now?
Upper Hogsfield is my home. Bardolph and I grew up here. No, we are standing firm. Once my brother returns, then we shall decide what to do next. He's gone to seek Victor Rookwood's advice. I didn't approve of that idea, but perhaps in the end it will help.
I'm unfortunately quite familiar with Ranrock's loyalists. Perhaps I can do something.
Much as I would love to be rid of them, I wouldn't want you to risk injury, or worse. Please be cautious. We should not have to live in fear. This is our home.
Are expensive, you know. I remember you.
It seems as though things are getting worse. Best be on my guard.
I've always said that travel...
Seems a pleasant enough little place. Revelio. I should investigate. Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio.
What do we have here?
Aloha Mora.
Mine now, demi guys.
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
What style?
It's like a place right out of a storybook.
How nice of you to stop by.
One of Ranrock's camps, exactly as Madame Beaumont described.
Wizards are running scared. As they should be. I won't rest. You will regret coming here. One less human to worry about. For the coward. Why drag this out longer than necessary?
Sendo.
I will make you. Lucky, that's all.
Expelliarmus. Confringo.
I won't rest. Can't handle a little old.
Stupefy. Levioso. Repulsor. Sendo. Flipendo. Expelliarmus. Ranrock has fooled you all, to your demise. One camp down, one more to go. Revelio.
Up for a bit of dying, are we? Any who oppose Ranrock will be eliminated.
There's no doubt. Expelliarmus!
You'll pay for that! Over here!
Confringo!
This is impossible! One less human to worry. Little magic tricks won't distract me!
Confringo! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Accio! Revelli!
I will make you pay.
Protego!
Someone taken out last me!
Confringo!
Get accustomed to that!
Expelliarmus!
I won't rest until you're dead.
Accio! Descendo! Depulso! Both camps cleared. Madame Beaumont will be glad to hear that. Does it get any more cosy than Hogsmeade?
We have everything a young student might need when it comes to potions. Have a good look around. A wise decision. Thank you. Hear you found a bit of treasure in the forest. Was never one for adventure myself. A wise decision. Thank you.
Upper Hogsfield. Now where to find Mrs. Sprottle?
I do miss the bustle of business. Poor customers, afraid to venture out.
Hello, Madam Beaumont. Good news. I was able to clear out Ranrock's camps.
You cleared them out? How?
I managed to catch them off guard.
When my brother returns, this news will mean the world to him. You saved our hamlet, my young friend. This will not be forgotten. I fear for other hamlets, truly. Ranrock and his lot are unlike any goblins I've ever seen.
What do you have for sale?
What are you looking for exactly? Thank you. Sincerely. Thank you for passing through. Oh, I do hope my brother is all right.
I could use some gold.